Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top four seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team is going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Makes the grab. It's Thompson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. Instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Close to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The ball is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st and 10 play coming up. On the ground, it's Jackson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Toss play to the outside. Jukes to get free. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch solid, right down for a touchdown. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off play action. He's looking to throw. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got it.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score LSU 14, Notre Dame 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
But defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
This will be touchdown just inside the 40. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important second down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to give the offense the football at the 46.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
They're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Irish. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one inch.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. He hands it off from the gun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. And he pulls in the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Pass caught, second down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skill to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the tailback's got it again. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a deep completion. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. On 1st and 10, they're looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Great move in the open field. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to find some room. It's low. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
This is the 6th play on the drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but they were...
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Catch hauled in here over the middle. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Running it back. It's low. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cut quickly. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Irish. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
LSU 21.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff on a single back formation. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They always seem to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. In the red area, it's Love. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
2nd and goal for the offense. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal upcoming. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and we're able to get him down. So here we go. We'll start the fourth quarter with a field goal attempt. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Snags a quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Thompson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game.
Well, this defense can fly. I'm very impressed that this running back was able to get to the corner and come up with that 2-point conversion.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense operating from the pistol. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now on the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Going with the old counter run here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They're going to kick it. It's a fake. The up man has the ball. And the fake does not work. Doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he will run it in. They convert the two-point try and make this a one-possession game now. Down 8. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll they'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoffs.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports